Mark 1:23. Oh. And they were astonished at his doctrine, for he taught them as one that had authority. Yes. Verse 22, and not as the scribes. And there was in their synagogue, yes, a man with an unclean spirit. Yes. And he cried out, saying, Let us alone. What have we to do with thee, thou Jesus of Nazareth? Art thou come to destroy us? I know thee who thou art, the Holy One of God. Yeah, big H there. Yes. Jesus rebuked him, saying, Hold thy peace and come out of him. And when the unclean spirit had torn him and cried out with a loud voice, he came out of him. Now, here's another example of the rebuking of the unclean spirit. Now, I know that you would say that what you've been manufacturing doesn't have a soul, or did you program a soul into it? Doesn't have a human spirit. It could be that these demons that you say are non existent, yeah, they are attracted to anything that is manufactured that looks like a person. Now, there's a big question, right? Let's say that they went into a whole bunch of pigs. Pigs probably have a soul and they have a mind, yeah, but they're not redeemable. They don't have an actual spirit. Yes, there's a difference between the animal kingdom and the actual human beings. You know, do you not see the difference? Not see? Mm. People, yes, they have a human spirit. And each and every individual, yes, has available the redemption of Jesus. But animals don't. Now, there's this idea, right, that you're going to use solar radiation, yeah, to make dome technology using a magnetic field, yes. Then you're going to manufacture what looks like actual persons, right. And then you're going to control the world. Then there's another idea about getting a lawsuit, yes, for manufacturing anything that is not having the legal, patented, copyrighted right to manufacture. Mm-mm. Now, I know the United States would never, ever, ever sue you for doing this. But my thought is if you had not patented your innovations, yes, just go through all the patents, okay, in every nation of the world. Right. It could be that any and all technology that you've been using that is not patented, yes, is illegal for sale. Pooh! Now, the United States might not sue you, but I would. I like the idea of suing billionaires. See, my thought was if you're a billionaire, yes, you can afford the lawsuit today because I would sue you as a citizen. Yes, I would. Every item for sale in the United States, yes, has to be patented and copyrighted. Yes. Now, I'm not talking food products. I'm talking lookalikes of citizens. Yes. Let's say you manufacture milk. You got yourself a cow. And it's whole milk, right? And doesn't go through the pasteurization process. Yes, yes, yes. But it's actually a product, yes, of a dairy cow. That's called milk. Let's say you're manufacturing clones. Yes, some that happen to look like citizens. There's a big difference between a gallon of milk that came out of the teats of a cow and making something that looks like an actual person. Why don't you get me those solar panels again? And every billionaire that thought, oops, well, if they're not using the radiation, I will. You know, it should. You seem to be upset today, Eric. You seem to be upset. As a citizen of the United States, I do have the legal right to sue you. Yes. For the manufacture, or sale, of any product or service where there's no business license. Let's say I looked at Alphabet Poe as a corporation. Yes. For everything right now, I think that your business model requires that for everything you sell, yes, Well, get me the checkouts of all alphabet domain. Google poop plus. Ah, you know, these online business models. Yes. Well, you're a large corporation. Pooch. Look at you, Mr. Apple. Why don't you get me the Apple Play Store? Yes, all MP3s. Yes. And then there, well, of all these large corporations that have produced billionaires right now, why don't we look at the online sales of each of your corporate websites and the actual deposit into the bank accounts of those that have corporate ownership of their large corporations? Now, Amazon, Jeff, do you have any knowledge of there being a sold any fraudulent product or service that you as a corporation have facilitated? It could be one of these large money laundering schemes where large billionaire corporations that have enriched the actual employees that happen to be the CEOs do know that when you go online and you bought that book, it was just a receipt, wasn't it? It was just a receipt. You didn't actually receive the product or service because it was non-existent. Now I know. eBay. Why don't we call Meg Whitman? I'd like to know every transaction on eBay and all the checkouts they start with. Now let's say we looked at each.